Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. We're back in the Scalextric shed, and that's because we're interrupting the AFX series of videos that I've been doing on HO scale tracks and cars and what have you. Decided to interrupt that because of the release that Scalextric have put out this week on their new cars coming out this year. A lot of those cars are really exciting to me, and hopefully they are to you guys as well. They're bringing out some stuff that they haven't done before. Particularly the JDM stuff is what's interesting me, but feel free to comment down in the videos of which cars are most exciting you. I'm probably not going to go through everything in this video because I'm probably going to pick out a few of the things that I think are more interesting. If I've missed anything that any of you guys really wanted to see, then let me know. I do hope you've been enjoying the series on the AFX stuff. I've been getting good feedback on it, so I'm pretty pleased with that. It was something a bit different, some stuff that I'd collected, so I thought, well, let's do some videos on it. I do have a few, like I say, there's a few more videos coming out on that, and they'll come in after this one. My plan with the channel is to try and put out a video every 2 weeks. Now, probably to some people that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's surprising the amount of work that takes to try and do that when you've got family life, work life and everything else going in with it. So I'm going to try and maintain that. When the channel first started, I did put out quite a few videos, but then I just ran out of time, and that's why there was a big gap in videos, because other things happen, you know. So, right, well, let's get started on the things that Scalextric are bringing out. The first ones are ones from sort of Gerry Anderson type cars, I think. I mean, that's a little bit before my time, but there's two vehicles within there, and the one of those which kind of stands out to me is the Spectrum Pursuit vehicle. And the reason for that is I think it's got 10 wheels, so that could be quite interesting to see what that's actually like. And they're saying that it's going to be quite large, and possibly you'll need borders for it to actually work on a Scalextric track. So maybe we'll get one of them in when they come out and see what they're actually like. Second up is Captain Scarlet's Spectrum Patrol car, model number C4641. Looks kind of interesting, looks kind of a sort of interesting shape car. Not sure what size, you know, how big that's actually going to be in reality, but we'll have a look at that again. Like I say, those cars, they're kind of before my time. I don't know what that series is, so they don't mean a lot to me, but I think they're going to be quite interesting cars. Another one of interest to me is the Gordon Murray Automotive T50. Now, that car in reality is incredible, so it'll be nice to see that in a Scalextric form of car. Hopefully it's quite detailed, and we'll get some good sort of detail within that car, because that's the fan car that normally has a fan coming out the back to create additional downforce. So that's going to be an interesting one. I'm a bit concerned because looking at the kind of the illustrations they've put out, it looks like it might be a cheaper kind of car with less detail and tinted out windows, but let's hope that's not the case. Then we have something which I'm really interested in, which is the Back to the Future flying car. Now, Back to the Future stuff I love anyway. I have the other 3 cars, 1, 2 and 3. I've got all of those, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do the flying car. Now that's going to be obviously wheels folded up inside and small, and other wheels underneath that actually drive the car. I can't imagine it's going to drive very well, but it's probably something I'm going to have to get to complete my collection anyway. But yeah, that's model number C4541. We'll see what that one's like when it comes out. Then we have the touring car, British Touring Cars Volvo 850 Estates. Awesome cars they were when they were out and running around the track. They just looked so different from everything else. Estate cars, they were brilliant. So that's going to be a great thing to have as a Scalextric track, and let's hope that's nicely detailed and performs well. So I'm looking forward to that one. Then we get to the 3 cars that I'm really looking forward to. I just can't wait for these three to come out, and they're the 3 cars from the first Fast and the Furious film, and that's the Dodge Charger, the Toyota Supra and the FD-RX-7. Now it's weird because I was driving when that film came out, so that film came from, oh, this is brilliant, it's a bit crap, to now everyone just loves it again. And the cars that are associated with it, the real cars, have gone up in value massively. And a lot of people are saying it's because of that film, but to have those 3 Scalextric cars come out, it's brilliant. I can't wait for those. And I think the ones I'm looking forward to the most is the Supra and the RX-7. I am already collecting as many Supras and RX-7s as I can, but I don't think at the moment anyone else does effectively a road going Mark IV Supra. So all the other ones are Japanese touring car or race versions. So to have one that's a version of a road car is good, because that means that mould now exists. And what they're also doing is they are also going to do a Castrol road going version as well. I believe it is a replica of a car that raced, but it's the mould looks like it's, or the body looks like it's a completely standard road car, which is good because I want them to bring out a silver one, because I actually own a real Mark IV Silver Supra. So if they bring out a silver one, that'll be great for me. It's a bit of a shame though that on that Castrol one they haven't done it in the colours that everyone kind of knows of, the Castrol colours and the livery of that. They've done kind of a different livery, but let's see. We'll see how that one looks. Within the lines of those Fast and Furious ones and the road going Supra, they're also doing a relatively road going FD-RX-7 as well, albeit with a big spoiler on the back. But at least that means again that mould exists now, so they may do one with a smaller spoiler that's a bit more road orientated, which is great to see. Daz Dyer's Trans Am AMC Hornet looks kind of interesting to me. I'm not sure if they've done that as a shape before or as a car before. I'm not aware. Perhaps you can let me know in the comments if they have. But yeah, I quite like the look of that one. Nice to see an AMC car within the range, so that's going to be quite good. I'm loving the Mark I Golf GTIs that they're doing now anyway, but they're just obviously announcing one that's in Golf livery. That looks fantastic, so that's going to be one to look out for. That's C4609. Looking forward to seeing what that one looks like in reality. Going back to kind of like the film series stuff, or film and TV series stuff, they're bringing out John Wick's Plymouth Barracuda, so that's going to be quite good to see that one as well. I quite like in film stuff because that's kind of the sort of stuff I'm doing within my track. I do intend to have some sort of 80s film and TV series dioramas around the track as I build it, so seeing more stuff along those lines is great. I'm liking the Joe Poly Mini Cooper S. The colour on that looks really good, so yeah, I'm liking it. The minis are great anyway, so to have a few more minis is never a bad thing. So yeah, look forward to that one, see what that one's like. And then the final ones that kind of jump out to me, they're not new moulds or anything, but I just like them anyways. There's a couple of new Mark I Escorts. We got one in red and orange for Nick Ovenden, a Mark I RSR, which big spoiler on the back, nice front splitter, quite like the look of that one. And finally one in yellow by Nick Whiting, or driver of Nick Whiting. But yeah, I mean, that picks out the ones that really interest me. There are more cars they're bringing out, and they say they're going to have a few more surprise releases throughout the year, which is all quite good. So yeah, I don't need to list everything. There is Scalextric have put their own video out which shows every car. I'll link that down below. So if you want to see that, you can go and see that, just in case there's a few more in there that might be of interest to you guys. But yeah, comment below of any of those that you're really looking out for, or if there's any that I've missed that you feel I should have mentioned. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That's a shorter video than normal, just a quick one. I felt it was worth just announcing, or not announcing, but saying the ones of those that I found interesting. And then in 2 weeks on Sunday today will be the next AFX video. Give me a bit of feedback on that, on like the timescales that the videos are coming out. If that's too much of a wait for you, if you'd like me to try and get some in between, some shorter stuff, give me some ideas of what you would like. I'm really trying to grow the channel, and the more I can do what you guys want, the more you'll watch it. So yeah, okay guys, thanks for watching. Please keep commenting and subscribing. It will help me out, and it'll give me more motivation to do more videos. All right, take care, catch you on the next one.